Hi frugal friends, welcome back to your daily dose of frugality on the YouTube channel Is Fire For Me. My name's Kim and together we are reading 365 Ways to Live Cheap by Trent Ham. We are in the Cheap Tactics for Health section of this book. And today's tip is to slowly substitute healthier food options. Another cheap way to better health is to improve your diet, but as with anything, it's often hard to make a radical change to your diet and stick with it. Instead, improve your diet by slowly substituting inexpensive but healthy food options for unhealthy items. For example, choose to order a salad instead of an entree at a restaurant. Not only will it be less expensive, but it'll be healthier too. Try slowly substituting water for coffee and soda. It's less expensive and substantially healthier. Swap out your ice cream for some frozen yogurt or try making it yourself. I think some of this tip is rubbish. So I spent the better part of a decade, probably even over a decade, engaged in diet culture where I was eating healthy foods, quote unquote healthy foods. I was tracking my calories and my steps, and I was basically always dieting and trying to change my body to look a certain way and to be quote unquote healthier. And I gave that up a couple of years ago, and I started kind of researching what other alternatives there were. And I actually find that because I was constantly trying to change what I was eating, I never listened to what my body was telling me. Like, I thought of my body as something that I needed to change and make different, as opposed to being like a partner in this journey of life. And I practice something called intuitive eating, and it's been a journey for me, but intuitive eating is basically listening to what my body is telling me and eating accordingly. And I know that that makes it seem like maybe I would eat cakes and donuts all the time. And certainly when I checked out of diet culture, I did eat a good amount of sweets and other like off-limits foods. But now I find that my body naturally craves certain things. And those things are often things that are considered healthy. Naturally, I'll sometimes want a green smoothie, which has some spinach and bananas and other really tasty, wonderful things, almond milk, blueberries. Today, I think I put in a cucumber and some squash because I had them at the house. My body will sometimes want a salad, but sometimes my body wants the entree. And if your body wants the entree, get the entree. So I also find that now I'm listening to like hunger and fullness cues, and that's something that you don't listen to either when you're engaged in diet culture. So I'm trying to kind of stay focused on the fact that this is about saving money, right? So yes, in the long run, if you are experiencing better health, you will spend less money on all sorts of things, medications, surgeries, etc. But from everything that I've researched, the maximum amount that you can control your health is about 15%. So all of these tips that we're reading about here is going to improve about 15% of our health. The rest is determined by all sorts of other things: genetics, socioeconomic status, where you live, what access to things you have, etc. So whether or not you face discrimination, whether that be because of your gender or your sexual orientation or the color of your skin or the size of your body. So I think what we need to do when we're reading this is know that if we improve what we're eating by eating more nutrient-dense foods, which is really like healthier foods, right? We're really only adjusting like 15% of our health outcome. So if your body wants to eat dessert and you have the money to eat the dessert and you can intentionally eat and enjoy a dessert, do that. I think again, it's about like being intentional about what you're doing. If your body tells you that you want a really hearty entree, eat the hearty entree. If your body says, I really want a salad because you've been eating a lot of hearty entrees, then eat the salad. So I guess what I'm saying is, sure, if you can and your body tells you to and it sounds good to you and you have resources and access to them, eat vegetables sometimes, eat fruits sometimes. But I think for the most part, let's take this one with a grain of salt, because not everyone has access to these healthier foods. Not everyone wants to eat these healthier foods. Not everyone would enjoy eating these healthier foods. And if it's only going to impact you about 15% in the end, then if you want to eat something that tastes better, that sounds better, and you want to really relish it and enjoy it, do that. I will see you back here tomorrow for another daily dose of frugality. Thanks for tuning in.